Hey guys, been a while. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, had some pretty cool updates lately. So what I really liked to see was the Halloween trees come in. So this is something really unique. We never had this in Parallel Kingdom. So something really cool. Um, this is the first release of Halloween trees. So the oak trees have had a complete overhaul. They actually just look like a whole different type of tree. Um, Pretty cool, kind of like an autumn oak tree. And then we have the birch, the color change there, the pumpkins. So you're like quite an autumn style there with the falling leaves. Um, this is the shadow bark tree. Um, Really cool. So it's got hanging pumpkins. Yeah, I quite like that one. Possibly one of my favorites, or if not my favorite, is the Void Heart Oak. So the Void Heart Oak tree. Now, as you can see, straight away, like it's got the heart on it, but then there's that bird that's in the tree. I think that's like awesome. For anyone who likes birds, yeah, that's one to look out for. And you can see it from like quite far back too. So like the hanging pumpkins and the shadowbark tree, can't really see those from very far. They almost look like berries or something, but the bird you can see. And another one that has a bird in it is the starfall cedar. So this one here, it's got an owl. It's quite hard to see, but you can see the eyes, and they're yellow, right? And I'm not sure if this looks any easier to see on a desktop or in PC mode. But yeah, as you can see there, the two trees that have birds in them. This is the yew tree. As you can see, pretty similar to the old yew, except that it has a massive pumpkin at the base of the tree. Okay, guys, I'm going to move on to some other types of trees. So we have the pine tree, quite similar to the yew, with the pumpkin at the base while maintaining its green foliage. And we also have the maple, still in its red form, again with pumpkins. As I mentioned, the birch had a color change, so its colors changed similar to a maple, with the pumpkins at the base. All right. Now my favorite tree, surprisingly to some, is the willow. Yeah, I really like that. The willow. Yeah, I like that bright orange with all the leaves falling at the bottom. Yeah, I like that. What else we got? So this is the crystal pine. Now the crystal pine was like bright blue crystal, so it's had a massive overhaul. I believe those look like mushrooms at the bottom. It's had a massive overhaul, the crystal pine. There is an elderwood behind it. I'll see if I can get a better elderwood. Yeah, so yeah, the willow is my favorite, guys. As you can see, closely matched in color with the oak. But I just like the look of the willow in this color. It shows off its hanging branches a lot better. That's my favorite. Okay, here we have the elderwood. Now this is pretty cool. in purple. Okay. I showed you the pine. I feel like we're missing some trees, like the mahogany. Yep, here we go. Here's another one. The phoenix. Has that even had an update? Doesn't look like it's changed much at all. But yeah, that crystal pine has had a massive overhaul. See if I can find a mahogany. One of the other things that's happened recently in the game is the Halloween flags, guys. So if you have a look in your news, the Halloween flags, they're gone. Gone for good, it says. So that was the traditional Halloween flag, the Halloween witch flag, guys. Okay. So yeah, they brought out character name changes. You can purchase those in Marketplace, guys. Okay. Where is it? Here we go. 500 echoes. So not too badly priced. I personally have not changed my name. May look to change my name at some stage. Here we go. Here is a mahogany. So that looks like the biggest pumpkin, or about this. It looks slightly bigger than the yew. If I clear this wolf, we can have a look. Yeah, so that pumpkin on the mahogany is bigger than the yew tree pumpkin. Not only that, it looks to have an additional pumpkin as well as mushrooms. Okay. But as for the oak tree, a complete overhaul, like a completely different looking tree. Whether they're going to return it back to looking more like, I don't know, would I say it looks more like a Christmas tree or a pine tree, the old version? Are we missing any trees? What is this tree? Cosmic Outer Oak. Yeah, I can't chop those yet. So they have like the Cosmic Outer Oak, the Dream Weaver Willow. There may be one more. However, that's almost all, if not all of them. What's your guys' favorite tree? Because mine's the willow. Though that crystal pine is rather unique. I also see there has been one more update, and that is some new flag designs. So these flag designs are pretty extreme, in my opinion. Hey, so I'm currently rocking the Mood Swing flag. That's that one there. So these new flags that they've brought out, I'm gonna go straight onto the Medusa, because this one is just outlandish. Yeah, that's pretty cool. No copyrights. Okay. Turn your enemies to stone. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty unique. I'm almost tempted to get it just to see how big it is. This is the Ghost Scream design. Perfect for haunting your enemies. Alright. Kind of looks like a Ghost Reaper, Lightning Reaper or something. And this one, the Wolf Moon. Okay, I like the branch going up. Not sold on the obelisk. The tower looks cool though. How about the Medusa obelisk? Not so much. The tower's quite cool though. And the Ghost Scream. I think I like this obelisk. Yeah, I like that obelisk. The tower, not so much. Alright. Well, how about I go and get the Medusa... the Medusa design. And see what that looks like. Set all flags. There we go. Update. Now I'm expecting like a really big flag. Okay, it's not as big as I was expecting, though it isn't small. Hey, it's like, so I can't see as many flags in the distance as we used to be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can only see 5 now. So yeah, okay. I'm not overly sold on that flag design. The Ghost Scream. The Wolf Moon. Should we get the Wolf Moon? May as well just get them all. Oh my gosh. Can't click my shopping cart. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go with did it purchase? Yes, it did. So I purchased them. Maybe it just hasn't loaded. Flag designs. Update. Yep, they're there. Set all flags. There they are. I'm going to go with Ghost Scream first. Yeah, quite small, eh? Like to see the design. You wouldn't say it like screams out at you. Nope. Let's try the Wolf Moon. Yeah, I like my flag designs to stand out rather than be like hard to see. Right. Let's try the Wolf Moon. Yeah, same again, like yeah. I'm just not sold on those. Well, that's 1500 echoes that I won't get back. Tell you what, guys, I'm just gonna go straight back to mood swing. It stands out real nice. It's not overly flashy. I mean, from a distance, I can see that smiley face clear. I'm pretty happy with that. Well, so yeah, that's the Halloween flags retired, the Halloween trees, and then the new flag releases. Yeah, I hope they do like a remake of those flags just to make them pop more. Like I feel like they should stand out more because the detail is real cool, but if you can't see it that well, then what's the point? You know? It's a hard one because it's like they don't want to make the flags massive. They want to keep it within a size proportion from what I can see. There was one other update, guys, that was brought in, and that's to do with the acorn bread. Not sure if you guys... So if you make a kitchen, and then, yeah, there's a recipe in there for making acorn bread. So this can be used as a consumable for healing. So its effects restores 75 hit points over a duration of 6 seconds. Okay. So 75 hit points over a duration of 6 seconds. Whereas if you eat meat, it does an instant, does 25 hit points, and then a maximum of 25% of your health, I think it is. Anyway, so this acorn bread, it requires 2 nuts, as in nuts from squirrels, and then 1 meat, and 2 flowers, like as in like wildflowers. And yeah, and that will give you acorn bread. So it does take some time. It's at almost a minute, so 45 seconds to craft that bread. Okay. Now in your inventory, so yeah, I've crafted some acorn bread. It seems to be stacking and coming out in batches of 50. I'll see if my auto stack will stack it differently. It doesn't seem to have stacked. For some reason, that lot of acorn bread has turned into an apple. Okay. So yeah, 75 hit points. So I won't be using that. I won't be using that yet, guys. I'm just going to stay on my meat. If we have a look at meat, see it does, 75 health. So 75 hit points plus 25% of your maximum health, okay? So meat is, and it's not over a period of 6 seconds. So yeah, just be aware of that. Though if you wanted something to heal you as you're getting hit, like I wouldn't advise using acorn bread against a dragon. However, if you were kiting and you hit acorn bread, it would potentially heal you, as you could kite without having to try and multitask. So possibly in a PvP situation or in a taunting situation where you are attacking lots and lots of things while getting hit, you could just hit acorn bread and it would heal you as you were attacking more things, instead of having to attack something, heal yourself, attack something, heal yourself. So yeah, could be useful. But as for now, I'm happy with meat. Quite glitchy at the moment. I have crafted some more gold gear. So I've got the golden longbow, golden robe, and I've had that for about a month. And I did the golden gauntlets. Looking to do, I think it's the boots next. And I'm pretty close to that. I think it's just gold. Yeah, for some reason, at the moment when you craft one acorn bread, you receive 2. I'm kind of regretting purchasing those flag designs. Let's have a look in blacksmith. So I'll be looking to boots. Where are you, boots? Let's have a look. 50 ingots, 40 ingots, 50. Yeah, so 50 ingots for golden boots. You do require silver boots. There's a bit of charcoal there. Not too much. As for the helmet requires 80 ingots. And that is a phenomenal amount. Okay. A phenomenal amount of ingots there. It's actually really expensive to craft the helmet. However, it does give you the 25 defense and 25 health. Though yeah, it is expensive. Alright guys, thanks for watching if you made it to the end.